husband and wife charged with a gruesome murder, and now one of them has been found guilty.
Now the question is how long that person will spend behind bars. Kenneth and Martha Hernandez are now facing charges for murdering and burning the body of Christy Espinosa, that after last year's Mardi Gras celebration on Austin's 6th Street. They blamed each other, but today a jury in Austin determined Martha is guilty. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi has covered this trial from last week and is live with more from the Justice Complex. Chris?
Robert, there was a lot for the jury to consider in this one. You had hours of interrogation tapes, changing stories, and a wife trying to push the guilt on her husband, but now the guilt is on her.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Martha Hernandez, guilty of the offense of murder as alleged in indictment number 1.
Martha Hernandez is guilty of murder and also burning the body of 21-year-old Christy Espinosa. She showed no reaction to the verdict. Some of the people on the Espinosa side of the courtroom began quietly sobbing. Throughout the trial, Hernandez admitted to being there in the car as Espinosa was suffocated, but said it was her husband, Kenneth, who did it. The jury took 3 hours to consider the evidence and return the verdict of guilty. Hernandez's defense had tried to paint her as an accessory to an abusive and controlling husband. But in the closing arguments, prosecutor Amy Meredith shot down any possible ideas the jury may have had about acquitting her based on her husband's actions and told them to focus on her actions.
Do not be distracted by all of this domestic violence control argument that is not relevant to this case, ladies and gentlemen. There is no defense to this crime that you are a victim of domestic violence.
But now perhaps an even bigger question. How much punishment does Hernandez deserve? The sentencing phase is underway right now. The jury is hearing testimony that could help them with that decision. They can sentence Hernandez up to life in prison. Kenneth Hernandez will stand trial starting December 3rd. We're live at the Travis County Justice Complex. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.